Okay, there's the peace deal with the Celts and the Maori. I don't see any city exchanges, so... Whoa, what's this? Hello? Frickin' random Celt-owned cattle over here. Tile owned by the Celts. Yep. What, did they get just some cows in a trade deal here? What happened? There's some lake fish here, so I mean... Arcult, if you missed it, the Geats, your civ there, their main belief is God of the Sea, so they're getting extra faith and production from workboats. So at the moment, they're making full use of it from these blue crab tiles right here in their capital city of Skata. Skata, I think that's pronounced. So they're getting some use out of it. Are they exploring anywhere else at the moment? I know, that's what I was saying. Like, goddamn, they like that coastal stuff, man. If they want to get more use out of their faith, they're gonna have to get some more coastal tiles, or, well, I should say aquatic resources. And they have fish over there. This is owned by Cleopatra at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. That must have been during the tile conquest mod there. I don't know if the... I don't think the Celts ended up having a... They might have had a unit over here. And then there was just a weird interaction with the tile conquest mod that just lets them keep that tile. Ooh, they're actually getting Behringer Crater. There's a... Yeah, they're going to make some use out of the world wonder there. Natural wonder. Ooh, and that city's falling for sure. Who is going to be taking it? Is it going to be Nelson's Tila Turks or is it going to be Itzia's Austrians? After that horrible settle, Austria's got to get back on the board a little bit there. Speaking of the Celts of religion. Celts' religion's now better. And, okay, the Maori just built Chichen Itza. Oh, no! Kakabao is just... Oh, no! The Sioux have just captured 2 Fijian cities and burning both of them down. They're burning down the city of Suva and Bao. And Fiji only has their capital city left. Not looking good for Oscarus yet again. In fact, the nobility is rebelling out here in Suva. And Joma's making names for himself. The Sioux are at it again. The Ptolemies have also just made a friendship with a city-state. In fact, oh yeah, they did for a turn at least. And there's the peace deal between Kakabao and Red Clouds. Oh, you know what? I think they captured one. They captured a city, burnt it down, made peace, and then in the peace deal, got another city in the trade, and then started burning it down. And now they can't do anything about it because they're at peace, so they can't reclaim the city for a couple turns. They can't go to, unless they go to war immediately after again. Brutal, brutal peace terms there from the Sioux to the Fijians. And yeah, there was a city-state friendship there. The Ptolemies were friends with Emerald Hill Zone for a turn. Now, poor Emerald Hill Zone, smack dab in the middle of this eastern continent. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And the Tila Turks have just taken the Argentine city. Oh, and the Noongar are going after Red Cloud. Joma's getting attacked from the north now. Chimera Gamer saw his oceanic Civ partner getting wiped out almost there. Now Jomas has to defend from the north. But they got to cross through the Great Wall here, so they're suffering some penalties for that for sure. Oh, you can kind of see on the map. You see on these... Right here where the mouse is pointing, there's like a red spot there. That's just some random Austrian tile that they claimed. And then same with this Celtic tile too. That was the cattle. And it's same like over here as well. So there's just a couple random tiles that they've just claimed. Interesting. Okay. Ethiopia was friends with Green Hills, Emerald Hill Zone there for a moment, and no longer once again. Is that a pig? What is that icon for the unique Geet units there? Is it a boar? Is it a pig? What is that? Looks like the CU are ready though from this incursion from the Noongar. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And the Geats have just declared war on the European Civ partner here. On the Celts now. Beowulf going after Boudica. And they're coming in hot too. Austria just sent a missionary over to Emerald Hill Zone trying to convert the local populace to Catholicism. Is Austria moving down towards the capital of Buenos Aires? Maybe? Where is this attack coming from? Okay, so they're just going straight towards Cardiff, I guess? Yeah, looks like it. It's kind of hard to see the Geet, the Geetish colors here. This is kind of dark. Well, I like the color scheme, but it is a little bit difficult to see. How's Jomez holding up? Okay, he's fended off the attack. Although the Noongar did come in here and claim some of those tiles beyond the wall. They're gonna have to try and see who's gonna have to try and reclaim those. The Noongar have interesting uniques where they actually want to pillage the they want to pillage their own tiles so they can get a burst of food growth. It's kind of interesting if you check the sheet there. Let's check the Civlopedia about what it says about the unique Geetish Tegan? Extremely powerful sword, especially powerful swordsman replacement, combat strength, allows to dominate the battlefield. You can Thegan or Thegan were bands of retainers in Scandinavian society, generally serving under a monarch or warlord, though in Anglo-Saxon society it was more a general title for noblemen. In the story of Beowulf, Beowulf the Geat led his band of retainers to Denmark to rid the local king Hrothgar, the evil monster Grendel. At the end of his life as king of the Geats, Beowulf led his warband one last time against Mighty Dragon and threatened his kingdom. Yeah, huh? Yeah, what is that animal? It looks like a pig or like a boar, maybe? They fight with the strength of a boar, I suppose. I don't know. And these Fijian separatists and noble rebels are just pillaging the village of the city that's burning down in one more turn. Are the Sioux retaking their lost land from the Noongar? This is an interesting map to actually take caution of, or to pay attention to, because we have the, oh, whoa, whoa! Sorgatani, Mongolia is now going after Red Cloud. Red Cloud, Joma is fighting two fronts. He's a bit more of an aggressive go-getter this match versus his other ones. Can he fend off the Noongar and Mongolia? He seemed to have fended off the Noongar a little bit, but he's got to bring some of his forces back and trying to deal with two fronts now. He's got a bunch of his uniques, though, the Siu Tokala. As well as the unique Great General War Chiefs here. Yes, War Chief. Sug. Dabu. Cleopatra completing Machu Picchu. Indeed, she does have a mountain city there. Tonga doing pretty good, all things considered. They got a nice little empire happening down here. Little South Empire. They got a bunch of land. They are expanding. They got a little off-site island city there. Yeah, the Sioux are holding on. Yeah, I mean, Mongolia doesn't have much in terms of military either, so I think if the Sioux can allocate some resources, they're probably going to be okay. In fact, they're actually moving towards the Noongar city of Pinjara here. Ethiopia's still in first place. I guess they got a strong-ish religion, question mark. Is this a Celtic city? No, that's a Tiele city. Sorry, that's a Tiele city? Where did that come from? What? How long has that been there? I thought that was a Celtic city based on the colors on the map. Ah, that was my bad. Antarctica's got another settler out there going somewhere. Trying to make a name for themselves. Cleopatra's got quite the empire going on over here. Oh, Arkle, you and I are friends now. The Ptolemies and the Geats are now pals. In fact, I think that's actually going to benefit me. Nice little number, because Cleopatra's got bonuses towards declarations of friendship. In doing so, we've just... Cleopatra's just received military units and culture. Oh, wonderful. No, Cleopatra, why are you spawning a fisherman? Cleopatra, what are you doing? Do you see any inland lakes? Any inland lakes that you can fish on a resource? Why are you building fishermen? Why? 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 Yeah, Cleo's in. She's got a settler, she's going. Oh, if she goes over here. It's not going to benefit her much, but she's on the go. Arkle, I was saying, because you're a Metroid fan, you might... I was wondering your proximity to the city-state of Zebes, but you are quite far away from it. How the Sioux doing? Oh, they're actually doing some damage to the city here. How'd they do that? Where's the damage coming from? Oh, no, oh, hang on. Yagan has just made peace with Red Cloud. Oh, okay, alright. That's one less war that Jomez has to fight. Now Jomez is out here on the Mongolians. Who's winning currently? Fire-type Games for Life is currently Ethiopia, which is Protect Baby Yoda. But not for much longer. My Cleopatra, the Ptolemies, are creeping ahead there, just a few points behind. Arkhold's Geats are in 3rd place there. Jomez's Red Cloud. This is the Siu, 4th place. And Brad is currently 5th with his Tongans. Oh, they did settle there. That was wild. Antarctica with 5 cities. Expanding and expanding and expanding, but can they hold all of this land? Pre-Super Metroid era Zebes. That's right. The Geats have added a reformation belief. Ethiopia is now the ally of... What's this one? What Nintendo city-state is this? Narshe? Narshi? I'm not familiar with that one. Ah, that was just a Noongar land grab. Jomez, you lost land! Now they're making benefit of the wall. Come on, Jomez, the internet believes in you. There's a city called Narsha in Final Fantasy VI. Ah, okay. That must be it. Austria and the Geats are friends. The Maori have denounced Argentina. The Maori and Antarctica are friends. Are they still at war with Argentina? Yes. How is Ethiopia just doing so well? They must be getting quite the trading network going on here. Their religion is probably pretty powerful too. Probably where a lot of these points are coming from. Whoa, they just soared above Cleopatra. I think that's what's going on. Ethiopia just has a very strong religion at the moment. Emerald Hill Zone and the Geats are now allies. Indeed. And speaking of which, that means Emerald Hill Zone is now just dragged into the war against the Celts. Oh yeah, that's right. The Geats and the Celts are at war still. They're not really doing much about it, but holy shit, the Celts have a huge military built up around Edinburgh. Beowulf's got to be a bit careful. What's going on? What's with that war? Because now the Geats do have some units protecting Emerald Hill Zone here, but... Okay, there's the peace deal. Alright. No, it's fine. Is there any shenanigans on that peace deal? No, I don't see any. Is there a random tile claimed or something? Doesn't look like it. What about Figaro Castle? Where's Figaro Castle from? Man. Okay, yeah. Mongolia's got nothing against the Siu at the moment. Is Cleopatra mounting, or about to mount an offensive somewhere? Pre-Christian era Rome, Cleopatra. Let's click on Ethiopia. Why are they doing so well? Good science, good gold. Quite happy, actually. 24 happiness? Holy cannoli. How many freaking trades do they got going on here? Poppies to the Turks, poppies to the Celts. They're getting amber from Antarctica. At 1 gold per turn? Bro, Antarctica... Oh, they're trading horses and Antarctica and 1 gold per turn for the amber. Jesus, Antarctica, that is a horrible deal. You gotta manage better than that. Don't... What the hell is freaking... Antarctic purebreds. Thoroughbred horses over here. Jesus. That is a horrid deal. You're giving Ethiopia a luxury resource for 4 horses and 1 gold? Bruh. Do you even have any other extra amber? You have 1, 2... Okay, they have 3 instances of amber, so yeah, they could afford to trade it away. But for horses? And 1 gold? You're only at 13 gold per turn. You think that 1 is going to make that much of a difference? Bruh. Games, you gotta tell your Antarctic Civ to trade better. It is anti-stonks. Frickin' Brad knows what's up. I'm not a huge fan of peasant coffee, but this is a good peasant coffee I got. Whoa, 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 whoa. World's at war over here. What's going on? 120 more turns? Okay, cool, cool. Okay, 2 war declarations happened here at turn 74 at 40 BC. That was around Cleopatra's time, almost. Tonga has declared war on Fiji. So that's Brad going after the remnants of Fiji, the oceanic neighbors, the oceanic Civ neighbors there. Tonga is on the move. Brad is looking to potentially finish off the remnants of Tonga. Or sorry, Fiji. Brad says, no, I don't want to be at the bottom of the score list anymore. This is the battle of the bottom over here on this continent. And the second war between the Noongar and the Mongolians. Ooh, the Noongar have a lot of longswordsmen out. They're gonna Shrek through these Mongolian lines here. Yeah, they got 4 iron over here, 2 more iron, another 2 iron, another 2 iron. Nearby, yeah, they got a lot of iron available. That's a lot of longswordsmen coming in here hot. Brad, you're doing well so far. You're currently in 5th place, as you can see here on the right side, Ahueto, with 488 points. Just behind Jomez at 490 there. Oh, and Cleopatra is actually taking the lead. 553 points over Haile Selassie's... oh no, Haile Selassie's back up. Haile Selassie just jumped up like 30 points there. What happened? What just happened there? It is the year 1 AD. I gotta look at graphs. What just happened there? Oh, dearie me. Speaking of graphs. Yeah, that's Fiji with the big slump there. Score. Yeah, score. That's what I want to look at. Look for your Civ on the leaderboards and started from... Yeah. No, the Tongans are pretty safe. They have a pretty isolated little corner there. They have a nice little empire going. So Ethiopia is the dark green on this map. Yeah, okay, so... Or the bright green in this case. It's a pretty stable curve on the score. Where are they getting this score from? The Ptolemies are going up. Someone went way down. What's this? Oh, that's the Siu. Oh, because they lost a bunch of freaking land in the Noongar War. But they're back on the climb. What's this? Argentina. Oh yeah, it's not as sharp of a curve. Damn. Jomez was in the lead there for a bit in turn 59. But he lost a bunch of land from that war. That's the tile conquest mod coming into effect there. Okay, the Ptolemaic military going pretty good. So they're not getting their points from... I just want to know where Ethiopia is getting their points from. Is it from gold? Ooh, they did drop in gold there for a bit. So that's where Cleopatra caught up. Gold in the bank? Treasury? Yeah. They're kind of around. Yeah. I mean, they're hanging out up there. The same with the Turks are doing a lot. They're doing quite rich. Happiness is all over the place for all the civs. Science? No. Manufacturing? No. Like, Ethiopia's doing well, but I just want to know where all these points are just coming from. Hex is doing well. Policies? Yeah. They must have just gotten a policy? No. Yeah, land area. That's where the CU just lost a lot of points there. You can see that big purple chart right there. Culture? They did get a big culture spike a few turns ago, Ethiopia. Faith gain. That's where their points is coming from. Yeah, their points is coming from religion. Whoa! Total faith, though. The CU out here with loads of faith in the bank. But the faith gain. So Austria and Ethiopia definitely have a pretty powerful religion. And Ethiopia had a huge spike too, so yeah, Ethiopia's points are coming from their faith gain, I think. They're doing well everywhere else, but I think their faith gain is contributing quite a lot there. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a bit of a rebellion happening in the Ptolemaic lands. It is post-Christian era something. It is the year 1 AD. And Brad's Tongans are surrounding his Fijian neighbors. Spy has been recruited. Okay, so I've automatic... Oh, okay, yeah. So the Tongans are the first civ to enter the Renaissance era, which means spies are now in effect, which means I can press this big fat button and I can see where people are spying on each other now. Aha, you see that? Big old fancy. It's not a pretty menu, but it is an menu. Tonga is actually currently spying on Fiji in the capital. They're seeing what they're up to. So at any time, chat, if you want to know where anybody is spying on anybody, let me know. Definitely give me a little shout there. The Geats are currently spying on Tonga. Wow. The Geats sent a spy all the way to Tonga? I thought that said Folk Sandstrom for a moment. No, it says Adolf Lindstrom, the Antarctic spy currently spying on Argentina. It's got the Folk Sandstrom, spy of Sweden. If I can figure out how to mod a Swedish civ, I'm going to put Folk Sandstrom as a spy. Fictional civ, Salt Committee. Ooh, and then... Wow. So Cleopatra brought a civ, or a settler, way over here. And they got another settler over here. Is Cleopatra looking to piss off the Geats at this point? Pat, you're not in it. I told you that before. I told you that you didn't pick a civ. So no, you're not in it. Patrick is 100% out of this game. Folk Sandstrom would definitely live in Antarctica? Probably. Damn, 2 cities just like that from Cleopatra. Out from the start, Pat. Because you didn't pick a civ, so you didn't even get a chance. Whoa, what's this? Fijian city that just showed up. Oh, the Maori are going after it, brother. Speaking of which, or sorry, the Tonga, not the Maori. 100% civless. Don't worry, Pat. You can hang out with me and my German satellite up here, the one right here. We're spectating the match together. Yeah, Brad, you're doing well, man. You got a nice little empire going on here. You're working some king crab now. You got some pearls there, lots of pearls. Haile Selassie just completed Notre Dame, so that's another boost of points there. You drop a nuke from it. I believe so, yeah. Next civ match should include a dice roll to nuke a random civ. Because there's no good natural disasters mod that functions for Civ 5, I should just be the natural disaster. Like me, personally, I'll be the natural disaster. I'll just start rolling dice on screen and be like, oh, tough times. Looks like you lost a few cities there, bud. And speaking of which, Antarctica has just declared war on Argentina. On a Earth map, they're very close to each other. Argentina is just pissing off everybody, just like in real life. Argentina is now going after Antarctica now going after Argentina. Although they're kind of far away from each other, so I don't know how that's gonna go about. Protectionist militia have spawned in the captured city. Argentina. Protectionist? What the hell is a protectionist? That has something to do with gold. You see on the icon beside the name there that I'm highlighting? Protectionist militia? Are the Turks having a money problem? No. Is Argentina having a money problem? Yes. Did they spawn because they can't afford their military? Well, why did it spawn in the Turkish lands? What the hell does that mean? I am still yet to... I gotta communicate with the person that made the reforms mod just so I can learn what the hell everything means. Alright, Joma's still holding on. Brad is bringing... Holy shit, Brad's got an entire navy going after this Fijian city. That city's going down. It's going to go down hard. Tonga is now allies with the city-state of Smashville. Where is Smashville? Oh, Smashville's way up here. Okay, well, that's a nothing burger. Okay, the Maori are also now going after Argentina. There's the Maori over here. Pretty, also very far away from Argentina, but it just seems like everyone's at war with Argentina. The professional racists, according to some people in the world. The Noongar and the Mongolians are now at peace, and Jomez Civ, the Sioux, getting another wonder, Hagia Sophia. Okay, Argentina is now at peace with Austria, but Austria have a bunch of random tiles they claimed in that war, so... I'm curious to see how this goes here at Cleopatra. This is a bit of a sussy couple of cities you built here, but ooh, okay. Arcole, we got open borders, man. You and I were chilling. We got some of our Galatian Guard hanging out in your lands there. We're just, you know, Cleopatra, and, you know, you can form it all in your head right now, chat. You can all get that headcanon going on right there. Of the, you know, Queen Cleopatra the 7th and fabled hero Beowulf doing what they do best. Yes, it is, Arcole, you're correct. Pincer maneuver? I don't know. I don't think so. They've been friends for a while. I don't see the mobile... I don't know. I hope not. Because that's going to disrupt the little piece that we have going on here. Also, what's this? Peasant rebels from the Maori city of Pukekura over here. Peasant rebels have stolen a settler. Oh no. They're on the go. For those who are just tuning in or retuning in, we can now see who is spying on each other. So at any time, if you want to see who is spying on who, or whose civ is spying on whatever, let me know. I'll open up the menu and I'll give you some info there. Damn, Haile Selassie's got 635 points. That freaking religion has got to be crazy strong. I mean, the only way that... He's got quite a military, too. The only way Ethiopia is going to get taken down a few pegs is if some people start going after him militarily. How's Brad's conquest of Fiji going? Looks pretty good. Fiji's in danger. They got a settler out, but it's going to be captured. I mean, they're just going to walk in and take it. Oh, they pulled the Navy out. Where's the Navy going? Brad, tell your Navy to go back in. Okay, the Tele Turks have just become ally of Zebes, which means Zebes has been pulled into the war against Argentina. And the Maori have just completed Alhambra. Austria and the Geats have signed a research agreement as well, so a little surge of science that they're going to get in a wee bit. We're going to save the game. We haven't saved in a bit. There we go. This eastern continent is getting pretty busy. The western continent's still got a lot of open space and a lot of islands nearby. Tonga's just completed Himeji Castle as well. Oh god, here, okay, the Navy decided, the Tongan Navy decided to regroup a little bit and come in all at once. Oh dear. The TLA Turks are now friends with another city-state, bringing another city-state into the war against Argentina. Argentina's at war with like 6 or 7 different things at the moment. Just like real life. Brad's gonna capture a city. Brad's gonna capture a city. Oh, I just realized that this... between the Western continent and the Eastern continent here is obviously that overlaps because, you know, world. But it's actually not a very long distance apart there. In fact, Ethiopia is expanding close to Argentine lands now, too. Everyone's at war against Argentina, but no one's fighting Argentina. Y'all a bunch of weirdos. Borobudur from Beowulf. Argentina gradually making peace with the city-states that are no longer friends with the TLA Turks. The Antarctic dog sled is in the water. Usually not what you do with dog sleds, but who am I to say? Oh, and yes, Tonga has just captured a Fijian city there. And they have moved their navy out and about. Beowulf just completed the Great Mosque of Jen. The Sioux have denounced Tonga. The Red Cloud has completed Angkor Wat. As Jomez moves up to the 616 score mark there, and Beowulf actually getting to 613, so Jomez just pulled ahead of Beowulf there. Let's see what Tonga wants to do here. Are they going to get a peace deal with Fiji, or are they still pushing the attack? It looks like they are. Some Aryanism zealots! Oh no! Religious zealots have spawned from Brad's newly claimed city there, courtesy of our cult's religion. Reactionary rebels. Oh no, there's a rebellion happening in one of the Tongan cities after claiming a city. Oh, dearie me, yeah. The Ethiopian religion is spreading quite a lot now. It has made its way to the Western continent. It's making its way into Tongan lands. More missionaries are approaching. Yeah, that's becoming a very, very powerful religion. If only Austria just didn't donate a city to them either. Like, that didn't help them at all. Frickin' Argentina, everyone's denouncing them. Ooh. I didn't know the Sioux were at war with... Oh yeah, they are, with Mongolia. Yeah, and they're actually making their way down, too. They're coming after the city here. Turn 90, let's check up on the world facts here in global relations. Let's see if we got any wacky friendships going on here. Let's check up on Argentina. They're at war with 3 civs. The Maori, the Turks, and Antarctica. And they're denouncing Austria. Fiji and Tonga are at war. The Turks, ever the diplomats here. Open borders with a whole bunch of folks. Same with the Maori as well. Open borders with many people. How are those trade deals going on with Ethiopia here? Yeah, they're okay. They're still getting shafted by that trade deal with Antarctica. Still trading out the Turks. They're making a lot of money from the Celts, dude. They got 3 separate trade routes of money going on here. Antarctica is doing a number of trades here. They're trading amber to Ethiopia, iron, 1 piece of iron to the Turks, more extra amber to the Celts, and gold to the Geats. They also have a research agreement with Austria, so they're, yeah, Antarctica trading around. The Sioux are also all over the place here, wow. They're trading copper to Tonga, gold to Tonga, iron to Tonga, copper to the Celts, and they're getting copper from the Noongar, iron from the Noongar, truffles from the Noongar, and humpback whale from the Noongar, and marble from the Noongar, and horses from Tonga, and gold, and more, yeah, I mean, Red Cloud's got a shitload of trade deals going on right now. Jomez and Brad just high-fiving each other down there in the bottom. Bottom of the... Holy cannoli! And the Celts, look at this. That is a big, big trade train with the Celts going on right now. Austria, the Ptolemies, the Geats. Antarctica, the Turks. More from the Turks, more from the Turks. The Sioux, the Ptolemies, the Maori, the Ptolemies. Austria. The Celts trading with everybody. And the Turks are friendly with everybody except Argentina. I don't think anyone's made a religion on the Western continent, no. All the religions are on the East. Well, it's a bit of relative peace here. I mean, I think the Turks are still sort of fighting the Argentines, but... The Argentines, rather. Ethiopia has now denounced Argentina. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Argentina's gotta get it. I mean... Nobody seems to like them. Again, just like real life. It's gotten to the point where almost every tile has a military unit on it. From every civ, too. This eastern continent is quite busy. Dire Docks and Mongolia are now allies. Which means Dire Docks has declared war on Jomez. Dire Docks, more like Sleepy Docks. Speaking of Jomez, the Sioux are actually about to potentially capture this Mongolian city here. Oh, and they just did. There it is. And they're keeping it as well. Okay, the Tongan Navy has circled back around after claiming that one city. They're now actually coming after the Fijian capital. In fact, the Tongans now have gun. They have muskets. In the year 650 AD. When did the musket actually first... I thought it was like around the 1100s or something, wasn't it? 1200s, maybe later? Okay, Mongolia or Ethiopia is very much stretching their lands for sure. They got inquisitors, they got missionaries all over the place. They're spreading their religion all over, man. Musket. Oh, Jesus. Musket man. The musket. '18th century. I guess we are playing on quick speed, so. Alright, well, the Tongans have discovered gun. While everyone's still out here fighting with swords and shit, the Tongans have discovered gun. Ethiopia also has gun. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. But first time chat, freedom for Alberta. Oh, Jesus, we're getting... Alberta's not in this game. Alberta secessionist, not even Canadian tyrant. Huh? Why are you angry at all? Now I'm very confused. My brain is... Carney stole the election from Polyev and killed Canada. Okay. I didn't think Civ 5 streams would become political, but here we are. I completely lost track of what's happening now. I'm just so lost now. Yeah, we have the Canada tag in our channel, yes. We are based in Canada. Doesn't mean the stream has to become political. Do you go into all streams and express your views from Canada? Is that a thing you do? Yeah, you go to all Canadian streams just to express your views. Okay. Well, everyone's entitled. Oh, Antarctica's just entered Renaissance. You just want freedom for Alberta, not asking for much? Well, unfortunately, this channel cannot provide that for you. I would recommend speaking to your local counselor and see what they can do for you. I'm not sure of all of our Trailer Park Boys viewing experience for the channel here. I personally haven't watched very much of it. Oh, there's peace between the Turks and Argentina finally after 1 billion years. So are you not even Canadian? And you're expressing your Canadian political views from despite not being Canadian? You can be an Albertan nationalist despite not... Are you from Alberta? When they get independence, you're sure they'll give you citizenship. Sure. Can you check if your civ is making bad trade deals? Probably. Let's see. Antarctica. Enter to Ethiopia, enter to the Celts. Okay, they're getting some good... Getting some decent money from the Celts. What are they getting from Ethiopia? 4 horses. They renewed that? They renewed that trade deal with from... Oh, jeez. Well, they're getting one decent trade deal, games. They're still getting shafted from Ethiopia, but otherwise they're doing okay. They're getting gold from Austria for some reason? Why is that? Why are they getting gold from Austria? Are they trading food over, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. That horses is redundant now at this point. They're still... I don't know why they renewed that trade deal. We at Soul Committee do not express our political views, nor particularly care for politics. So, that's how we say. I mean, like, yeah, they want those Antarctic horses. Those strong, thoroughbred Antarctic horses. Oh, Argentina may... Oh, what's happening here? Is there a... Oh, I see. Yes, there's more of us. Yes, it's more than one channel. It's more than one person on this channel. So where are you from, if I may ask? If you're so adamant towards Alberta nationalism and independence despite not being Canadian or Albertan. You're American. And you want to leave the States so you can go join Alberta. May Trump liberate you, God bless. Wonderful. Well, I feel bad for the other Canadian accounts that you go to. Oh my god, what have I just done? What is this giant text box that just appeared on the screen? What's that? Where did that come from? Okay, there we go. Anyway, maybe now I can get focused on the match a bit. Yeah, that was... I just don't understand. Like, you can be political. You want to talk about your political views. Sure, that's fine. But, like, being that person to go to other Canadian streams just to be like, freedom for Alberta, whatever, whatever. or anything even, it's not even specifically Alberta, but like, you go to any specific channel that says, hey, they're from here or whatever, here's my views of whatever, won't talk about anything except that, wants to know the answer. And I bet you if they're like, I don't know, let's just use freaking Ontario, live in Ontario, right? Let's just use that as an example. Ontario sucks. And they'll be like, you said Ontario sucks? Doxed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that was unusual. Well, that's a first. Where's the Turkish streams? Where's the Antarctic streams? Do we have Antarctic streamers? That's what I want to see. Yeah, there was... It's spam ass account for sure. Oh, and Tonga's just claimed another city from Fiji. Fiji's got to stop making cities from Tonga. Or for Tonga to take, I should say. It was recently making news that, well, it's been making news for a while that Alberta is trying to separate from Canada. And there's been a strong vocal minority of separatism groups, or a group in Alberta. And supposedly there was like a huge signature to start passing a vote of referendum or something like that. And I don't know. I'm trying not to follow this. I'd rather just look at like pretty anime girls on my Twitter feed, dude. Anything political, I just avoid it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more American immigrants in Alberta than there are actual Albertans who want separatism, but, you know. What do I know? What do I know? Oh, the Maui have some unique units over here now. I'm so unfocused. Like, I'm so distracted on that now. Like, just like... Ugh. Like, I'll entertain the idea for a bit. Of, like, just, like, if you're here to chat, you're here to chat, you know? I'm not going to express political views or anything, but, like, damn. Go do that somewhere else, man. Actually, don't do it. Don't do it on Twitch. Go elsewhere. Go literally speak somewhere else. Go away. Ugh. Right. Where are we? We're at turn 104. Fiji is on the ropes. And where did that bring... Oh, that actually brought Tonga to 4th place. Oh, no, they've been in 4th place for a little bit. Beowulf's been hanging out with them in 4th. Red Cloud is... Yeah, it actually came up... Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did Red Cloud actually get so high up there? Oh, this was Red Cloud that claimed that. I thought... No, that is Tonga. Yeah, yeah. And then Red Cloud got this city. Right. Red Cloud got that one. Tonga got that. I see. I understand. The colors are so similar. It's kind of messing with me a bit. They got the little icons there. We actually have on our channel, we have one of the built-in security measures of accounts needing email verification and having to be older than X amount of time. I think we actually have the phone number verification or something too. Which means that person straight up, like, did the full verification. And is running amok. Why is everyone making peace with frickin' Argentina? Someone punish them.